Let's be honest for a second, we all have that dream, you know the one. It's that quiet thought you have late at night or when you're stuck in traffic on your way to a job that just pays the bills. It's the dream of financial freedom, the dream of not having to check your bank account before ordering a coffee, the dream of taking that one vacation you've always talked about or helping out your parents without a second thought. It's about owning your time, your life, and your future. For so long, that dream felt like it was reserved for a select few, the lucky ones, the people born into the right families, or the Wall Street geniuses. But what if I told you that the world is changing, and the tools to build that future are now, finally, within our reach? This isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. I've never believed in those, and I never will. This is about something much more real, much more powerful. Let's break it down. So what exactly is crypto staking? Forget the complex technical definitions for a moment. Let's think about it like this. Imagine you have some money in a savings account at a bank. The bank uses your money, along with everyone else's, to give out loans and make investments. In return for letting them use your money, they give you a tiny bit of interest, right? Maybe you get 0.5%, or if you're lucky, 1% a year. It's something, but it's barely enough to keep up with the price of gas or groceries. Staking is a similar idea, but for the world of cryptocurrency and with potentially much better rewards. In the crypto world, certain networks like Ethereum or Solana need to validate transactions to keep everything secure and running smoothly. When you're first starting out, safety and ease of use are everything. You don't want to be messing with complicated interfaces or worrying if your money is going to disappear overnight. This is where the big established exchanges come in. Think of them as the Chase or Bank of America of the crypto world. We're talking about giants like Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken. Let's start with Coinbase. For many people in the US, Coinbase is the front door to crypto. Their platform is famously user-friendly. It's clean, it's simple, and it holds your hand through the process. Staking on Coinbase feels a lot like moving money into a savings account. You pick the crypto you want to stake, like Ethereum or Cardano, click a button, and you're done. In return for this simplicity, they do take a small cut of your rewards, usually around 25%. Once you get comfortable with the basics, you might start to wonder if you can do better. The 3% or 4% from the big exchanges is nice, but what if you could earn 8%, 10%, or even 15%? This is where the next tier of platforms comes in, the ones that specialize in maximizing your yield. These platforms like Nexo, Bybit, and Crypto.com are built for people who are willing to take on a little more platform risk in exchange for a much bigger slice of the pie. Nexo is a perfect example. It operates more like a crypto bank. You deposit your crypto and you can start earning interest on it immediately. Then we have Crypto.com, a platform that has spent millions on marketing, with celebrity endorsements and stadium naming rights. Bybit, which started as a platform for crypto derivatives trading, has aggressively moved into the staking and earning space. They are known for offering very high, sometimes promotional APYs to attract new users and liquidity. Now we venture into the wild west of crypto, the place where the highest rewards and the highest risks live. This is DeFi, or decentralized finance. Unlike the platforms we've discussed so far, which are centralized companies, DeFi platforms are run by code. There's no CEO, no customer service office, no single company holding your funds. You are in complete control. Platforms like Lido, Aave, and a newer player like Solaxi represent this frontier. Lido is perhaps the most famous name in DeFi staking, specifically for Ethereum. When you stake Ethereum directly, your funds are locked up for an unknown period of time. Lido solved this problem with something called liquid staking. You give your ETH to Lido's smart contract, and in return, it gives you a token called STETH, staked ETH. This STETH token represents your staked ETH and continues to earn rewards, but the token itself is liquid. You can trade it, sell it, or use it in other DeFi applications. Alright, that was a lot of information. So let's put it all together in a way that's super easy to understand. I'm a visual person, and sometimes seeing everything side by side makes all the difference. Think of this as your cheat sheet for choosing a staking platform in 2025. Remember, these APYs are real estimates for today, August 15, 2025, but they can and will change based on market conditions. Here's a simple breakdown. Platform Coinbase. Best for absolute beginners, estimated ETH APY around 3%, biggest pro incredibly easy and secure. Biggest con high fees, takes about 25% cut. Platform Kraken, best for safety first users, estimated ETH APY around 3.5%, biggest pro top tier security record, biggest con fewer coins than Binance. Platform Binance, best for all rounders, estimated ETH APY around 3.8%, Biggest pro, huge variety of coins. Biggest con, regulatory scrutiny and complexity. This table really clarifies the trade-offs, doesn't it? On the left, you have the simplest, safest options like Coinbase and Kraken. They give you peace of mind, but they take a bigger piece of the pie for themselves. And by the way, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, and you want to keep learning how to make smart decisions with your money and grow your personal wealth, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I release videos just like this every single week, breaking down complicated financial topics into simple, actionable steps. My goal is to help you build the future you deserve, and subscribing is the best way to join our community and stay on top of it all. Finding your perfect match. Sarah and Tom's stories show us that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best platform for you depends entirely on who you are. It's about being honest with yourself about your goals, your technical comfort level, and your tolerance for risk. So let's break it down into a few simple archetypes. See which one sounds most like you. Are you the beginner, the balancer, the high-yield hunter, or the DeFi degenerate? First, we have the beginner. This is Sarah. You're new to crypto, or at least new to staking. Your top priority is security and simplicity. If this is you, your best choices are Coinbase and Kraken. They are the perfect entry points, designed to make your first steps into earning yield as safe and straightforward as possible. Your journey starts with building confidence, and these platforms excel at that. Next is the balancer. You've been around for a little while, you understand the basics, and you're comfortable moving crypto around. If this is you, platforms like Binance, Nexo, and Crypto.com are your playground. Finally, we have the high-yield hunter and the DeFi fan. This is Tom. You are either focused on squeezing every last drop of yield out of centralized platforms, or you're a firm believer in the decentralized future. If this is you, your world is Lido, Aave, Solaxi, and the ever-expanding universe of DeFi. You're not just investing, you're participating in the cutting edge of finance. We've talked a lot about the upside, the dream, the incredible potential of staking, and it's all real. But we have to talk about the other side of the coin. If anyone ever tells you that something in finance is a guaranteed risk-free return, you should run in the other direction as fast as you can. Staking has risks, and you absolutely need to understand them before you put a single dollar in. Being aware of the risks doesn't mean you should be scared away. It means you can make smarter, more informed decisions. The first and most obvious risk is market risk. The price of the cryptocurrency you are staking can go down drastically. Let's say you're earning a fantastic 10% APY on a coin. That sounds great. But if the coin's price drops by 50% over the year, you've still lost a huge amount of money. Your 10% gain in the number of coins you hold is completely wiped out by the 50% loss in their dollar value. This is why it's often said that you should only stake assets that you believe in for the long term. The second major risk is platform risk. When you stake on a centralized platform like Binance, Nexo, or Coinbase, you are giving them custody of your crypto. You are trusting them to keep it safe. Finally, for those venturing into DeFi, there is smart contract risk. A smart contract is just a program that runs on the blockchain. But what if there's a bug in the code? This is why it's vital to stick to DeFi protocols that are old, have been audited by multiple security firms, and have billions of dollars locked in them, a sign that many people have trusted them over time. So, where do we go from here? We've covered a lot. We've talked about the dream of financial independence, broken down what staking is, compared the biggest platforms, and faced the hard truths about the risks involved. The most important thing to realize is that this journey is yours and yours alone. The power is now in your hands. You no longer have to be a passive bystander in your own financial life. You have the tools and the knowledge to start actively building the future you want. One decision, $1, one block at a time. It all starts with a single step. Your first step isn't to go all in on the riskiest platform you can find. Your first step is to continue learning. Do your own research. Read about the coins you're interested in. Understand their purpose. Start small. Maybe you buy just $50 or $100 worth of a crypto, and try staking it on a beginner-friendly platform like Kraken or Coinbase. Feel what it's like to earn that first dollar of passive income. See how the process works. Build your confidence and your knowledge base slowly and steadily. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are amazing communities out there, full of people who are happy to share their knowledge and support each other. My channel is one of them. We are all here to learn and grow together. By subscribing and participating, you become part of a movement of people who are taking control of their financial destinies. The future of finance is being built right now. today. It may seem complex and a little scary, but at its heart, it's about one simple thing: empowerment. It's about giving you, the individual, more control, more options, and more opportunities than ever before. The dream of a better financial future is no longer just a dream, it's a project you can start working on right now. So take that first step, do the research, start small, be patient, and never stop learning. Your future self will thank you for it. Let's start building.